Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I am filming on my GoPro today, so I hope that the sound is okay. But now I can use my phone, which I will need a lot for this video. Today's topic is things that I stopped buying and I do not regret that I did. I will talk about things that just saved me mental clarity, that saved my space from being cluttered, that saved my money, and a lot of things. I hope you guys find this useful, so let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about, because I think this is the most important and something I stopped buying, is planners. I used to be a huge planner girly. I still am, but I switched to digital. Everything right now, that my life is all in Notion. I exist in Notion right now. And I am a fellow stationery lover. I love planners. Beautiful planners, sign me up. I've always struggled to find a planner that will work for me because I have a little specific taste in them. I have certain preferences that not all planners have. Another thing is I would always forget my planner, for example, at home, or I would forget it in one purse and I took another purse to work or school. And consequently, if I forget my planner, that's it. I'm done. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel organized. I feel a little panicky. And another thing is, no planner will ever synchronize with your calendar. So you will always have to have both. Have to stare at your computer or laptop or whatever and at your planner and see what's going on. And of course, another thing is just the time wasted trying to find the perfect planner, buying this planner, keeping it around. And I switched to Notion about 2 years ago. Works amazingly for me. I feel so much more organized than just having the paper planner. I don't know, I think a really good switch for me. Next one is very similar, but it's stationery and notebooks and little cute pencils and pens and all that kind of stuff. I am a huge fan of stationery, huge fan. I cannot skip a stationery aisle anywhere in the store. I need to see all these pretty pencil cases and pens and notebooks and everything. I love stationery. I stopped buying notebooks. I started using Notion instead. I took all my class notes in Notion. So much more convenient. I I waste less paper, because I remember just from high school and from early college years is you just go through a semester and then you throw away all these notebooks that have at least half of the papers in there that haven't been written on, and I never felt good about it. So I changed my mind a little bit and I just saved the same notebook for the next semester, but then I would go somewhere and see this beautiful notebook and I would still buy it because I'm just oh, but it's so pretty, I will use it for this, I will use it for that. And then essentially what will happen is that I have a pile of 300 notebooks that I'm not using and they're serving me no good. I switched to Notion. I only have one notebook left. I bought it last year, in the middle of last year, and it's still the only notebook that I have. I don't have anything else. There are papers around sticky notes and stuff like that from years ago that I haven't used entirely, but I just stopped buying new stationery because it's a waste of my money. I know I'm never gonna use them, or if I do, it's probably gonna be a few pages and I'm gonna be done. And yeah, I just realized it's not making me more productive. It's not making me... Having fun and nice stationery is awesome, but when you have access of it and you think that's gonna somehow make you productive, like I did, because being productive about what you do, not about how many beautiful pens you have or whatever. So I just keep what I already have and I stopped buying any new pens, any new pencils, any new stationery that I do not need. I stopped buying. Now let's get to more everyday things. Well, I think planners are everyday things, but those are kind of more related to beauty and how you look. And I want to talk about trendy skincare. Nowadays it is so difficult to find all this marketing that just comes after us and everything that's targeted toward us, because we are basically bred from earlier on, especially if you're a generation that grew up with TikTok and all that kind of stuff. We are basically trained to buy more, purchase more, and we see this, oh, this is a new toner, this is a new cream that's going to make your life better. And it's never really true. I used to be one of those people who would go and buy every single thing that was out there that I thought was gonna make my skin better. What I concluded for myself is the easier my skincare, the better my skin is. I'm literally not using anything right now but a good moisturizer, vitamin C, niacinamide, and tretinoin. That's literally everything. And I think maybe for somebody it would already sound like a lot, but rather than having 300,000 million things that never did anything good to my skin and that was just a complete waste of money, buying a face wash for like $50 or a cream for $70. That never really did much to me. So I stopped using all this trendy makeup. I only buy what I know and notice works, and stay away from the trendy skincare that's being pushed to us. Next thing is trendy clothes. I still feel so disappointed in my clothing decisions throughout my 20s. I feel like a lot of the times I would get things because I saw them somewhere, and so instead of investing into high quality pieces, I would buy some trendy fast fashion things, thinking they're going to last and thinking they will look good with other items that I have in my closet, but 90% of the time it is not the case, and I have thrown away so much clothes. I have donated a lot of clothes, but I understand my mistakes now, and I'm trying to remake my closet, redo, like my whole approach to clothes have changed a lot. I don't buy trendy pieces because I know I'm not going to wear them in a few months. And the same goes for trendy accessories and trending jewelry as well. Remember those Balenciaga earrings that look like little drops? I'll insert the picture somewhere here. I have them, and now if I want to wear, like, I feel almost like cringy wearing them because it's kind of a thing from the past and people like don't understand it now. And what am I gonna do with these earrings? Throw them away? I don't know. And that I stopped buying pieces that are those trend catching pieces, whether it's clothes or accessories. Another thing I want to talk about accessories, I stopped buying cheap accessories. I remember I used to get stuff from like Shein and little earrings and little rings and all that kind of stuff, and they looked good for 2 weeks and then they would tarnish, they would turn a completely different color and just not look good, and I don't want to wear them anymore. And I would have so many of them and I would pile them up together thinking that one day I'm gonna put them back on and wear them, but it never happens. So just waste of my time, waste of money. This is going to be the last trendy classification item I'm going to talk about. Rhode lipsticks, Summer Friday lipsticks, all this viral. I feel like last year the theme of the year was lip glosses. I think a year before that we had Stanley Cups the whole entire year, right? And I did get one and I actually don't regret it. But with this lip glosses and how we're all got hooked on this whole entire, you have to have this lip gloss, you have to have this phone case to hold your lip gloss. This is so funny to me now. And I did have lip glosses from Rhode. They're great, but I stopped buying them because I have like 4, 5, 6 different shades of lip glosses that my husband got me for Christmas, and I have another lip oil, I have chapstick, other lip balms from Victoria's Secret that I haven't finished, and I feel like I already have so many. Why would I go and keep ordering them? So I decided to stop using all the lip gloss trends. Okay, now we're going to get into more things related to maybe self-care or beauty. I want to start with shaving cream. I stopped buying shaving creams because they are the most pink taxed thing you will ever see. They don't work. Okay, let me correct myself. They do work just as well as leathering your body wash with a loofah would. Same, if not, maybe loofah even works better. Some of them are better than others. In my personal experience, I noticed that EOS shaving creams are terrible. They are more like body lotion in terms of their consistency. A lot of them don't feel very good. They cost a lot, run out of them fast. And during my honeymoon, I didn't have any shaving cream, so I used my husband's shaving cream. And I was surprised how much longevity this little tiny travel size shaving cream for men had, and how good it was. I was genuinely surprised. And I stopped buying shaving creams. My razor is doing this just as same of a job with or without the shaving cream. Next thing is makeup removing wipes. I mostly stopped buying them because I kind of did a little bit of research and it turns out they might not be the best way to cleanse your skin in terms of little tears and in terms of aging and all that kind of stuff. I love makeup wipes and I love just micellar water. Bioderma is my favorite. But I notice how it's draining, almost running out of this cotton pads and micellar water, and I always feel like I stretch my skin too much and maybe I was not doing it the right way, but I switched to cream textured makeup removers. I just put them on my face and I massage my face for a minute or two, and then I use a little makeup eraser rug. Always has me right. Always. Very effortless, very low stretch way to remove makeup, and it does just as well of a job. Last thing in this video is going to be celebrity skincare, or for that matter, any celebrity product. I probably shouldn't generalize and say every celebrity product. I'm sure there are celebrities out there who have amazing lines of whether it's makeup, whether it's skincare. I am personally a big fan of Rare Beauty. I mean, there are some things from Rare Beauty that I really enjoy using, but at the same time, especially when it comes to skincare and makeup, because I think those are the most popular products and concepts and things that celebrities and influencers come out with. Their clothing lines, I think now it's a thing to start making your own athleisure and sell it under your own brand, your own makeup, your own skincare. And just one thing that I know for sure, 99% of celebrities do not use the skincare, specifically skincare. They might use their makeup, but skincare, Every Hollywood level, even influencers that are very popular, have their own dermatologists that would slap their faces if their client used generic, weird, absolutely basic, random, or scented face wash. Or do you guys remember this whole thing about Kylie Skin's scrub with walnuts or walnut shells or something like this? That was terrible. You can bet your bottom dollar most of the celebrities and most of those influencers that promote especially skincare, they don't use their own skincare. They do not. They have very expensive doctors and dermatologists that prescribe them certain things, and that maybe they use one or two things that are not going to do any harm or are not going to influence much, like a face wash, for example. But any creams, moisturizers, especially anything for eye skin, they're not using their own brands, most likely. Athleisure from celebrities and influencers is also a questionable topic because they just ordered from China, and a lot of these influencers, well, it's most businesses, but it's especially true for influencers because they put such a high price tag on this clothes that you see, and just because of their name, a lot of them haven't even really seen much of what they sell because they order something from factories in China, they try it on, they make a lot of pictures and send stuff to their friends and all that kind of stuff. And this is where their communication with their own clothes is over, because it's straight up, I don't remember what this model is called, but it's kind of like print on demand. You know what I'm saying? When you just, oh, there's an order, it ships from you, hopefully not from China. Hopefully they ship it first to somewhere in where you live, so at least it doesn't look crazy on the package tracker. But a lot of the stuff, a lot of the influencers' products that you see are not worth your money. And I stopped buying influencers and celebrity skincare, and I'm very happy that I stopped. I don't mind trying it one day again when I maybe come across something that I think is really worth it. But that's about it. Those are the things I stopped using, and I don't regret them in the slightest. Let me know if there is anything you stopped using or going to stop using, and I will gladly read your comments. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.